not overspending because you're careless. You're overspending because no one told you where the waste in your business is hiding. And now tariffs are rising, fulfillment costs are brutal, ads aren't converting like they used to, and margins are thinner than ever. So the pressure builds. Do you slash budgets, pause growth, or lay people off? Wait, don't do any of that yet. At LedgerGurus, we've helped many of our e-commerce clients clean up bloated budgets and find serious margin without panic cuts or hurting what's working. In this video, I'm going to show you the 4-part framework that we use with our clients. And stay to the end because I'll give you 3 under-the-radar cost-cutting moves you probably haven't thought of yet. Let's get into it in more detail. If your sales are steady but profits are slipping, it's not just you. But that also doesn't mean that there's nothing you can do about it. Since the introduction of the new tariffs, we've run many of our clients' numbers through our tariff impact calculator, which you can get from the link in the description. Even a $5 million business with healthy margins can swing from a profit to a loss with just a 30% tariff increase. That's why smart cost control isn't optional anymore. When margins get tight, the knee-jerk reaction is to start slashing whatever looks big on the P&L, but blanket cuts rarely solve the problem. So here's the good news. Cutting costs doesn't have to mean cutting deep. Strategic cuts can unlock margin, free up cash, and give you breathing room to grow even in a tough market. The key is knowing what to cut and what to protect. We're not just trimming. We're making intentional strategic decisions that protect growth and unlock margin. Step 1 is to slash low-impact spend. These are the expenses that don't actually move the needle and may even feel harmless, but are quietly bleeding your profit month after month. Consider things like meals, travel, and team bonding spend that aren't driving results. Unused or rarely used software, agency retainers that you're afraid to question, duplicate tools that do the same thing. These aren't always bad expenses, but they become dangerous when they're automatic. And that's why your first step is a quick spend audit. If you haven't used it in the last 30 days, cut it. Using 2 tools that do 80% of the same job, pick one. Paying for a premium plan you don't fully use, downgrade or ditch it. And then look at how your spending is managed. Do you have controls in place? Tools like Ramp or Brex make it easy to assign virtual cards, set limits, and see where the money's actually going. Create visibility, share budgets with your team, track spend by category, and most importantly, stick to it. When margins are tight, every dollar counts, and the easiest wins are the ones hiding in plain sight. Step 2 is to optimize before you cut deep. Not every cost needs a machete. Sometimes a scalpel works better. Before you start slashing, take a minute and ask, is this cost underperforming or just under-optimized? A few smart adjustments can deliver surprising savings without sacrificing performance. Let's start with fulfillment. The industry benchmark is 10 to 15% of revenue. If you're above that, don't panic, just optimize. Start with packaging. Use smaller boxes, switch to lighter materials, bundle products to reduce how many packages are going out. Why? Because dimensional weight fees are sneaky and they love oversized boxes. Then look at your 3PL setup. Is your warehouse close to your customers? If not, you're literally paying for distance. Are you getting the best deal? Renegotiate with your contract or shop around. Has your volume changed? Better rates could be on the table. You just have to ask. Simple tweaks like these can shrink your fulfillment costs without compromising delivery speed or customer experience. Next is marketing. Marketing spend should sit around 20 to 33% of revenue for DTC brands and lower if you're a reseller. But before you make any of these cuts, get clear on this. Is it converting or just creating awareness? If it's not driving sales, it's draining your margins. Do a full audit. Pause low-performing campaigns. Reallocate your budget to high-converting ones. Trim spray and pray brands that don't move the needle. In other words, cut what's not converting and double down on what is. Then look at how it's getting done. Renegotiate agency retainers. Bring creative in-house where it makes sense and use AI to reduce your costs, not raise them. Cutting here should sharpen performance, not dull your growth, so be smart about it. Last, consider your software and tools. Your tech stack could quietly be eating up margin, especially if it grew fast during busy seasons. Do a quarterly tool stack audit and look for duplicate features across platforms, unused add-ons or expired free trials, and we'll use this later tools still sitting idle. If it's not delivering real value today, cancel it. You can always resubscribe later if you truly need it again. Clean, intentional adjustments and optimizing thoughtfully help you protect performance without deep cuts. Step 3 is to rethink your fixed expenses. Some must-haves feel untouchable until you look closer. Rent, salaries, and other overhead can quietly eat up huge chunks of your margin, especially as your business grows. But here's the thing. Fixed doesn't mean unchangeable. Let's talk about rent. Are you paying for office space you barely use? Post-COVID, a lot of businesses are defaulting to virtual and saving big on rent, utilities, and upkeep. Unless you're running fulfillment in-house or meeting customers face-to-face, going virtual could open up serious breathing room. Next is payroll. This isn't about layoffs. It's about being lean, efficient, and intentional. Try the 3 O's. Optimize. Does everyone have clear roles and measurable outcomes? Are they driving results or just staying busy? Outsource. Fractional experts, like LedgerGurus for e-commerce accounting and sales tax, can deliver better results at lower costs. And offshore. Roles like support or data entry might be better handled by skilled global talent at a fraction of the cost. The key here is structure, not just headcount. Other overhead expenses to consider are annual subscriptions, old vendor contracts, and underused tools. This is where bloat hides. Audit, ask hard questions, negotiate, cut, simplify. Together, these small shifts can unlock significant margin without compromising performance. Step 4 is to tackle your contribution margin. This is where profitability lives or dies. Cutting service level expenses is good, but if your product level margins are underwater, all the software cuts in the world won't save you. Contribution margin tells you how much product is left after covering your direct sales costs like product, shipping, and merchant fees, but before fixed overhead. And if that number isn't healthy, you're scaling at a loss, which means you could be going under even faster. Start with your top sellers. Are you underpricing best sellers to stay competitive? Are rising tariffs, freight, or COGS quietly eating your margins? Are you offering discounts or free shipping that is wiping out profits? Use your numbers to pinpoint the leaks and then start plugging them. Raise your prices smartly, especially if competitors already have. Adjust your bundles or minimum order sizes to boost average order volume. Bump your free shipping threshold. Cut or renegotiate unprofitable SKUs or supplier contracts. Even a 3 to 5% margin gain on your best products can transform your bottom line. If you're not confident in your margins, LedgerGurus can help you fix that. I'll give you more details at the end. All right, this is what you stayed for. The quick wins, the overlooked levers that can unlock serious margin without a full-blown overhaul. First is to raise your free shipping threshold. If you're offering free shipping at $35, consider bumping it to $45 or even $50. Most customers won't blink, and many will add that extra item just to qualify. That small move can increase average order volume and help offset rising fulfillment costs. Second is to simplify your packaging. Unboxing moments are great, but only when they're worth the cost. If your packaging is pushing you into dimensional weight surcharges, it's time to streamline. Unless you're a luxury brand and pricing accordingly, fancy boxes and filler could be quietly crushing your margin. Last, consider a bonded warehouse. If you're importing from overseas and dealing with tariff pressure, a bonded warehouse can delay your duty hit. You only pay tariffs when goods leave the warehouse, not when they land, keeping more cash in your business and giving you greater flexibility. The truth is, most e-commerce sellers are leaking margin in more places than they realize. But a few smart shifts can give you back the breathing room and clarity and cash that you need to grow without gutting what's working. So here's what to do next. Book a one-to-one margin review call. We'll help you break down your numbers, find hidden leaks, and build a custom plan for profitable growth. The link to schedule is in the description. Are you looking for more hands-on support? Our e-commerce accounting and CFO services are built specifically for growing e-commerce businesses. If you're ready for clean, reliable financials and smart and strategic guidance to support smart decisions, we'd love to talk. Reach out and we'll set up a time to learn more about your business and how we can help. Have you got questions? Drop them in the comments. We actually read it and respond to all of them. Like this video if it helped and subscribe for more e-commerce advice to grow smarter and scale stronger. Remember, your numbers are already telling you a story. Let's make sure it's one that leads to profit.